down there riding around and getting it.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of Top 10 Studios Zoomcast. The squad is here just about. We missing one, so there will be no intro music. Rob is in Atlanta.
Oh, that is sad.
Yeah, Rob was in Atlanta with family.
Roberts.
Even though if you're probably wondering, like, damn, he can't pick up a phone and connect via the internet. No, he can't. No. A lot of times vacation is never a vacation. So my man is he's gone. But we got the rest of the squad here. So I'm gonna go in the order as I see him. So I'm sorry. You know what? Actually, I'm not. Let me do Mia first, because Mia's at the bottom of my screen.
It's Father's Day, nigga. It's Father's Day.
Man, you right. You right. I ain't finna fold. I ain't no lawn chair. First up is Gary. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Gary.
Greetings and salutations.
Next up is Brizo, who just empowered me to keep me at the bottom. Appreciate you.
TMC, man.
Conveniently, I'm always at the bottom.
Hey, I don't know. I think it comes in the order of people that connected. And since you always last, maybe that's
allegedly.
And then we got Sir Fresh over there.
Yeah.
With the same with them patterns that you get used to.
Mesmerizing.
It's an optical illusion. Then we got Mia Bia down there at the bottom, last but not least.
Namaste, niggas.
She knows what time this starts. She didn't give a shit, as most women don't.
That's not true.
They are on their own time. Even extended the Zoomcast tonight, but you know what? We ain't mad at you because you are here, and I don't think what you're doing is legal. I don't want you to get murdered by a white cop by doing what you're doing.
I absolutely have no
for the
intention
culture.
of doing that.
So we appreciate you. All right, now for those of y'all that's been tuning in to our previous ones, first off, we salute you. They have been fucking heavy, man. We've had heavy ass Zoomcast, and it's probably gonna get a little heavy today too. I'm not gonna lie to you, because it just is what it is. But I'm hoping we could bring some type of levity, We got some interesting topics that we could have a little bit of fun with. It's okay for us to laugh and smile a little bit, but if that doesn't happen, then fuck what I was talking about. So, let's see if I got these things in order, if I can remember. Let's start off with something light with Mia. Mia will always kick us off because she always got something lighthearted. I influenced this, by the way, too. So,
which topic
God
would you
damn
like
you,
to start
Mia!
with?
God damn you!
There are so many. I mean,
No, there
I'm just
wasn't.
saying.
There wasn't.
She's Zuda right now.
No, we talked about three different things. Okay, the Twitter one. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. So I would like to know whose idea was it to bring voicemails to Twitter? I've literally been laughing for days now at what people have been recording. Anybody been on Twitter? Have you seen it?
I've heard it. I've heard them. And
my first time hearing about it.
And the only problem I have with it is that mine don't record.
I'm gonna be dropping some voicemails tonight, nigga.
Wait, what is the voicemail?
So it's like a voice note. Like, you know how you send a voice note to somebody, but instead of you typing, you just instead of you doing a video, you just dropping a voice.
So some people are singing.
And that's the tweet.
That's the tweet.
I
and
just
it's
heard
like 32 seconds. People singing, rapping, saying crazy shit.
You only get 32 seconds.
Right,
yeah, 32 seconds. And then
number.
I think it's kind of, I don't know. I think it's kind of dope. Something different. You like to see a company trying some shit. I can't figure out how to do it on my phone. I don't know if I need to update, if I need to uninstall, reinstall. But I've been hearing a lot of people go, "Oh, this is so cool that I'm recording my voice right now. I like this new thing." It's been a lot of that. That's what I've been hearing. Just to hear they self-talk. Damn, I miss Rob.
Yeah. I'm not interested in that. Why?
You don't want to hear from nobody. That kind of
No, because what the stuff that they're doing is it is hilarious, but it's just like why? Why?
so you
Whose
do
idea
enjoy
was
it.
this? I do. I secretly
Yeah,
enjoy
there you
it.
go. There
It's
you go.
terrible, but it's funny.
Okay. And none of y'all are Twitterers.
I've been
Yes,
trying to get back into Twitter, but it changed so fucking much from back when I used to. Cause I mean, Mimi, you know, I used to tweet all the time back in the day. But they didn't added so much shit to it. It just looks so different. I can't.
They tried to make it more like, I guess, appealing to niggas that's on Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
But the reason why I fuck with Twitter the way I do, as I told Joel before, like, it's the only social network I still enjoy. Because, I mean, it was pretty much more or less the same. And the fact that it's limited, like, the characters that you can, even though they doubled the shit now, but it's still, like, I don't want to read your paragraphs on Facebook. I don't want to read your fucking soliloquies and shit on Instagram posts.
Keep it
You
short and sweet.
put up a plate of tacos and you want to talk about the black plight. Like, nigga, I'm not trying to do all
He
that.
said put up, wait. Who put up a plate of tacos talking about the black plight?
I'm just
Oh,
using,
like, that's what
the craziest shit. Like, Instagram is supposed to be for photos and liking them.
And that's it.
Have a nice
and cloud chasing.
Don't be fucking telling me I ain't trying to hear that shit. Twitter, niggas got them 150 characters, sweet, simple, to the point, and most of the time niggas got to be witty. There's a lot of more witty and funnier niggas on Twitter. So,
And you know what I like? What I do, I just got back into Twitter, and what I like about it is that it get the news first. Maybe that's just me, but I feel like everything comes to
And the most accurate news.
Yeah, for sure.
I knew about a lot of what was going on in Chicago with the riots and shit just based off of Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter's like a newspaper.
On Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter's like a live newspaper. Like, and they do their fucking research on Twitter. Like, you can't just say something. They will find the person. They will find.
Click on Twitter.
Yeah, Instagram is just bright and fast and flashy. It's like, clickbait. But them Twitter people will get you together real quick. So I'm trying to ingratiate myself into that a little bit more. But Black Twitter be lit.
On Twitter.
Yeah, I prefer.
I gotta get my
over
followers back up.
Instagram.
Everybody used to follow, don't tweet no more. So it's just like my fucking feed be all over the place. And they don't do the timeline no more where it's like accurate.
They don't do it real time no more.
Yeah, I can't get into that because
It's the same way like the Instagram and Facebook shit now.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I hate that new algorithm shit. Because the whole point of Instagram is supposed to be an instant telegram. An instant telegram.
How you be getting shit for 4 days ago?
Yeah. Like if I want to put like, yo, come to the party, y'all niggas gonna, oh, you had a party yesterday? Oh yeah.
You had a party 3 days ago? Like
honestly, I miss a lot of shit because it like the way I don't know how, I guess the algorithms, but the way my shit set up, I be seeing shit like 3-4 days later, and they be like, "Damn, well."
That's another thing they put in the algorithm. The more you post, then the more you'll get people's recent posts. But if you don't post that much, then you only see shit from 2-3 days later. Like, it's stupid, man. It's stupid.
It's like we gonna make it accurate to when the last time your ass was here.
Yeah.
If you ain't fucking with us every minute on the minute, you ain't finna get nothing.
Basically, yeah. This new algorithm on IG. Crazy as fuck.
Yeah, that's terrible. I do like my shit, and I want to see something new from the most current person that posts. And like, yeah, like that's trash. But I guess it's genius for the company though, because it's like you need to be involved more in order to get what you once enjoyed from the shit. So that's how they keep you. That's how they, I guess. But yeah, Black Twitter though, I'm fucking with.
Black Twitter is the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, I don't tweet that much, but you know, and that's why I'm a terrible Twitterer. But I get my read. I read that shit like a newspaper. I wake up and just scroll through to see what's happening in the world of the black man. And I just
Twitter will give you more accurate news than anybody.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they gonna go research the hell out of some shit. Black Twitter will go and look for
I unfortunately
your name, your location.
That's what happened with that Skeeter Mills dude. Y'all heard about him?
Nah, what's that?
Who is Skeeter Mills?
So we'll probably double back on this topic because I think it's a topic I want to speak on because actually it is a topic I want to speak on. So I'm gonna save mine.
You might as well go ahead and kick it off.
Oh, fuck it. All right. So I was listening to a podcast earlier today, right? Y'all know who Leslie Jones is, right?
Yeah,
the actress.
SNL.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Just making sure.
Maybe some of our listeners might.
Breeze, I swear to God, I hate saying actors' names because Breeze, I feel like he wants to attack me if I it's like I just disrespected him by asking. Like I'm asking the wrong. He like, nigga, what?
I mean, maybe some of our listeners don't know. So
yeah. So for those that don't know Leslie Jones, she is prominent on SNL, and if you don't watch SNL like me, then you did see or have seen a trailer of the Ghostbusters, and she was the black woman on Ghostbusters. So you know Leslie. Like, is it any other big thing that I'm missing that they would know her from?
She's a staple in the black community as far as
Chris Rock joint.
Yeah, she's been in a lot of shit.
She been in a lot of
Comic View a couple of times.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, she's a famous black comedian for sure. Yeah. But you know, you never know who we talking to, so I just like to clarify. But she was having a real
SNL, everybody know.
We was having yeah, that's why I said it. I know
who that is.
I ain't caught up with SNL in fucking a lifetime. That in South Park.
You missing out.
I know. I keep hearing. I'm hearing Keenan holding it down. But
shout out to Michael.
I know. Yeah, I know. Hey, it's so crazy. I be looking at one person and talking, but I know y'all know who I'm pointing to. But this is Gary. I'm like, yeah, I know. I got you. But Leslie Jones was having a real ass conversation with this group on a podcast, and she was talking about how black men hate black women, and of course, not all. Okay. But she was saying the majority. She was saying that she has some real interesting like she said if you was to survey black women and ask them what race would they date or marry, she said you'd come close to 98-99% them black women would say black men. And she said if you surveyed a bunch of black men what race are they attracted to or they date or marry or something, she said you might get 40%.
White women.
She said you might get 40% saying black women. And she was just saying it's a lot of hate between black men and black women. She was saying
absolutely.
And you know what? The point she was making, I could not argue. You know, especially dark-skinned women because she's a dark-skinned woman and
coming from a hurt place. I mean a dark place.
And you said who?
It's coming from a hurt, dark place.
I can see that, but on the outside looking in, you know niggas that don't fuck with black women or talk down. Like y'all speaking to black men that speak down on black women or have totally refuted. Have none of y'all had a conversation or say, no, I don't date this type. I only like Latinas or only like white women. Y'all ain't never talked to a brother that said that?
Not explicitly said it, but you can look at a nigga fucking history and be like, all right, I know what kind of chicks you like.
Okay. I've talked to people.
I'm scared nigga. Y'all should fucking know that. I've told y'all multiple times I usually gravitate toward dating mixed women, and not just because mixed women are light skinned or mixed women are pretty. My whole reason I've said this multiple times is them mixed women have two cultures, which growing up
have all been.
Let him get off, Breeze. Let him
you said all my chicks been niggas? That ain't true.
The loves of your lives. Who you talking to right now? But
the main one is she mixed. Her daddy Puerto Rican.
That's a nigga.
Oh, you think that
oh shit.
Black women don't
okay, hold on 1 second. Mia, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna let me finish getting off what I got to just set the plate. Let me set the table, and then I will let you attack Fresh all you like, because that do get good. But so she was saying that, and I was understanding where she was coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like, you on the outside looking in, and I'm a firm believer in you should fuck with whoever fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? But and then this is huge thing going on because that young lady, the 19-year-old Tanyan, I don't want to fuck her name up. I apologize. But she was 19 years old, protesting frontline for us, and she was raped, and she told everybody about it. And then days later, a week later, she was murdered, all by a black man, and that sparked the whole we need to protect our black women, you know, and standing for them and doing that
Absolutely. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to that woman.
Yeah, definitely. And what I see is when that happened, you see a bunch of women saying, black women I've been seeing on social media saying they don't feel protected by black men. They don't feel that black men like support them or want them or value them.
Mhm.
And I be understanding where they come from, you know what I'm saying? Cause I don't, you know, I get it. Cause who am I to fucking tell them what to think? But um I'm getting what they saying, and those conversations sometimes make men go, stop putting us with all other men. You know what I'm saying? We instantly get defensive, like stop putting us, instead of understanding, we go the defensive route, and that sparks an argument, which then we start beefing again when really the men who are saying don't put us all together do want to support you and look out, but we just try and defend ourselves, but it comes off nasty. And I think that this is a time for just if you see yourself in that conversation as a black man and you support black women and you want to protect them and you all for black women, just treat them like you would your mama or your grandmama when they tell you something that you already know or something. Just be there as an ear. And it took me a while to just listen to motherfuckers complain. You know, sometimes a woman just needs to vent, and you just supposed to be there to listen. Is that, am I right, Mia?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Don't let me start talking
Absolutely.
for women. All right, let me have you there. Now, as a man who has dated outside his race, because I did, you know, I was on the search looking for whatever I could find what fit me. At the end of my shit, you know, I came up with my own. I know what type of woman I need. It does, and my type of woman does not come with a color or a culture, you know, as Fresh would say. But I do find myself wanting a certain woman, but I do want her black because dating outside the race, you find out you ain't got a lot of the same things in common. Like they just don't understand your struggle, and you find yourself explaining yourself more so to them than anything. And then you become like, you don't know if you just like this infatuation for them, and then you all in your head like
An experiment.
yeah, could I come home to your parents though? Like, well, not my grandparents, my mama you might could meet. I don't know about my daddy. And then you get all that type of energy, and it's like, no. And plus, ain't nothing better than a good ghetto family for me. That's all I've known. Nigga, I love me a ghetto ass family. I ain't gonna lie to you. And
not exclusive to African American descent.
no ghetto, but you know what I'm talking about. Black ghetto. All right, and I ain't talking about nobody else's fucking nobody else's hood. I ain't talking about the trailer parks. I ain't talking about the fucking what my Latin people call this shit? The barrio. I ain't talking about the barrio. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the hood, nigga, where the black folks reside, where all my best memories came from being broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Fresh, I would love to, I know your take, so go ahead. Let me hear what your thought process is.
Please.
I just
let's hear it.
So, like I said, I like mixed women, and most of them been black in something. And this is me. This is my opinion. Having that other parent from another culture does give you more background than just the one. So as much as like how son knows my lineage, the loves of my life, so you want to call them. I think because you had me sitting there actually thinking about it. Oh, from years and years ago. Trying to keep people names out of here, but Dunkin' Donuts, if you remember who that used to be from years ago. So yeah, that was one. But even with her, my point still stands versus all the other women that I dated that did have parents of two different races. So I know you call them, I guess Puerto Ricans is you calling them black, but I mean they Latin though, bro. That's still they not us. I mean they barbecue. No. I'm saying
But
they not us. I agree.
They get shitted on the most by other Latin
that's true.
cultures, and why is that?
And Dominicans.
You know the reason why, right?
Yeah, no, I get what you saying, bro. Yeah, we are all grouped in that minority bubble.
No, I'm saying it's because they're specific, like Puerto Rico, like nigga blood. That's why they get shitted on and frowned upon in their own, I guess,
Community.
whole community, the Latinx community. Looks at them differently because of that very reason. So that's all I was saying on that.
Hey, Fresh, let me ask you. Are you saying that just so I could clarify and just like tighten your shit up? You saying you enjoy a woman that has multiple cultures?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, he can't find a black woman with multiple culture.
Let me ask Fresh. Let me ask Fresh what he means before we start putting words in his mouth, Mimi. I'm asking him.
Whatever.
Is he saying that?
What he said.
No. I'm asking him if he said that because he enjoys a woman that is has another culture that you may want to, do you just like a more cultured or multicultural woman? Or...
I mean, black women have all the culture. Like, what?
Look, once again, I don't never speak in absolute, so I'm not saying all. I'm speaking from my environment of being born and raised in Chicago, from the low end to this high schools and where I kick it at. So I'm not saying all, because there's black women everywhere. So I'm not saying all.
That's
what
right.
I'm exposed to when I travel, whatever, is I'm speaking from my 34. Well, I'm not gonna say 34, as I wasn't dating all them years, but 20 plus or whatever. That I just noticed that women and men, I mean, I'm people, period, who come from their parents are two different races, they get both cultures. If you white and black, you gonna get both sides of that. You're gonna know two worlds.
Yeah, because one is
Can I
culture.
interject on that?
And real quick, Mimi, so I'm not killing our sisters when I say, yeah, you do have the black women that go out and they want culture, and whether and experience other cultures too. But me and the women I'm around, they don't always, that ain't what they searching for. The people I be around, I'm a DJ. I was around that scene. Them women chase something else. They don't really care about being a well-rounded woman. They care about bags and being seen and shit like that. Versus the woman that has they might care about that too, but it's gonna be other things that she learned from her mom or her dad that's a different race. That does make them more open-minded from the jump, because they literally are born into that. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Let me tell you about the multifaceted black woman.
Can I interject?
Who is able to do everything? Yeah. Go ahead, because
let me get off.
Oh, go ahead. All right, go ahead.
We need some estrogen in here, real quick.
Yeah, Mimi. Go ahead and inject some shit. Go ahead.
Let me tell you, I'm so sick of this shit.
You want to turn your hood light on?
Multifaceted black.
Hit it, girl.
I'm not gonna turn my hood light on.
Oh, so you're gonna be like Batman and just an attack from the dark? Okay.
Yes, absolutely. Let me tell you something. Black women have all the culture. And when I say all of the culture, like, black women care about the bags, they care about the museums, they care about it all. Because guess what? Black women are able to multitask. Black women are always there for everybody else, doing it fashionably, looking amazing, constantly having white women and other women bite the culture. Like, you want a woman who has two different heritage because you think she has more culture?
No,
Like
because
half
I
black,
think
half
what
white woman has more culture
wait,
because
wait, I
white
think
people
what
don't
he's
have
saying,
culture.
I think he said that, but I think his main thing was that I'm just look, I'm trying to shoot my man some bail just to clarify that y'all ain't attacking on a certain thing. I think what he's saying is that a multicultural woman is typically more open-minded from her having two cultures coming, and he wants a more open-minded woman. But that's what if I'm not, is that what you're saying, Fresh?
That's part of it.
Okay, cool. That's a part of it. All right. Go ahead, Mia. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
It's bullshit. Go ahead, Gary.
Well, I mean, I've also had my experience with dating mixed race women. Elliot, Fresh, I feel like you know some of them. And I know Real, we can go all the way back to what's up?
I just want to know because niggas love to throw the dating word around. Like, I don't know how to be one way and that's all the way real, nigga. Dating. When I hear motherfuckers say dating, it be like, yeah, I'll be fucking these bitches.
No, I mean actual like relationships. Yeah, I'm talking about actual relationships, which these two I know that they could speak to, and it's been with the darkest of dark African girls, and it's been mixed with black, white, black, Japanese. Like I've had those different type of experiences, and it's still, if I compare it, it has nothing to like. It doesn't compare to like the experience that you'll get with a black woman. My experience with dating with mixed women is if they mix with black, they more conflicted with themselves and having to deal with the internal issues they have to deal with being black or being half black and not fully being accepted within their culture.
Half black is all black.
You said what?
So half black is all black to the other side. And that's
but when you listen to their experiences of growing up, they feel conflicted about themselves even being black because they've always had their blackness questioned and having to deal with those different type of insecurities. And still like I mean, I get what you're saying, man. I get what you're saying, but nothing will compare to like being with a black woman that is actually gonna understand you and be down for you. And I don't get where you got black women ain't cultured and can't expose you to some things, because I will say a lot of the black women I've dated exposed me to way more than the mixed women I've been with.
Now I got an interesting. I'm just remembering what Leslie Jones was saying. Another snippet that caught me. She said that black men are more sought after by these other races of women because of our physique, our color, our swag, and then the little stuff that comes after that. While the black woman was stigmatized with being loud, confrontational, argumentative. You know, they get that stigma, so they're not sought after. So black women are usually like they have to. She wasn't saying settle with black men, but they would find more comfort with a black man because they've already had this stigma about them out there. And as a black man, we're more sought after. And I felt that because we do get, other races do look at us as it may be an experiment, as Mimi said. They never had. I know I've been the first to a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? So so when she said that, I understood that on a spiritual level, and I started thinking like, damn, did they only want the boy for the melanin? I thought I was just like,
out, nigga.
And then the conversations we would have where they like, oh, so did you go around like this and that, and like a zoo, like they would ask black questions like, is it real? And that is some uncomfortable shit. And it's like, what are you here for? Are you an infiltrator? I thought
because black people are the culture. Everybody wants to know about niggas. Everybody wants to be a nigga till it's time to be a nigga. Like they love black culture. Your hair, your music, your skin. Like seriously. A whole culture of people in the sun just don't like them. And when they tan, it's them getting sunburned.
And then, because anytime the sun could kill you, I'm under firm agreement that you should not be of this world. If the sun is one of your worst enemies, I don't think that You was meant for this place.
The sun
But
is supposed to give life.
if you
It's taking theirs away.
yeah, if you fear the sun from cause of death, that that's some other shit. That's for our Black Asiatic podcast when we all got our other shit on. But yeah, and then what I back to that Twitter shit with helping Black women and supporting them and protecting them. This nigga named Skeeter Mills, I seen the video on Twitter. He was hollering at this woman. She denied him. He cocked back and hit her with a skateboard, knocked her out cold, walked over to his friends. They laughing. And he said, fuck wrong with this bitch. She don't know who she. And I couldn't be more disgusted, bro. Laid her out like a grown man. Like she stole something from him. Denied his advances, and he hit her with a skateboard, and his friends laughed about it. Now,
it's a whole group of them to be disappointed with.
Exactly.
Because the friends are sitting there laughing.
Exactly. They not shit.
You okay with your nigga laying a broad out in public over, I can't get the number. Really?
And the fact of that, that just paints a bad picture on us. And
absolutely.
Obviously, we know that that's not nobody in this goddamn thing, but I just want us going forward that if you hear a Black woman cries and she's talking about how she don't feel protected by Black men and all it, like you was never a fan of Pac, you ain't watched none of his video, like you just of a different generation. Like this generation after us is super fucking trash. He was not of our generation. I could tell you that right now. We roll by a different code, a different ethic, and it's disgusting. And
well, you can't say the whole generation.
I'm not gonna say that we ain't got no trash niggas in our generation. That's not what I'm saying.
Is the niggas that's really on these front lines right now and giving this shit up. It ain't us.
I'm gonna say, and that's a good point. That's a good point.
So, we talking earlier about not speaking in absolutes, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like it's because it's like our different generations. Like we was raised off of just different shit. You know what I'm saying? There was a point where there was some type of law. You can't tell me that you haven't seen like amongst us that.
And why do you think that they did what they did? All this shit, bro. The Black man, a real Black man, has been a target of they shit for decades. Why? Because it fucking disrupted, disheveled, with all the adjectives, Merriam-Webster's thesaurus, I don't know, all that shit. The Black family, the Black man. So why? And then even before this, like I was seeing like the whole argument was trying to get started up about it's just not Black men that's being murdered by the police. We never said that. The shit don't say Black men matter. It says Black lives matter. But that's some shit within ourselves we gotta address. Like
we got our light skin, dark skin jokes. You know what? I mean,
it's just, but the Black man, the head of the household, when the Black family was really disrupted, that's all, everything that you're speaking to right now, all the shit that we done talked about for these last 30, 40 minutes can be attributed to the Black father not being in the house. Yep. Whether it's through incarceration or murder. Because guess what? It's a lot of real fathers that's locked up. It's even more that's been murdered. Niggas that really,
bless you,
really there for their kids, loving and protecting a Black woman, providing the example. So when you remove that example, you get a motherfucker like whoever you just said, he a piece of shit. I don't even care to remember his name.
Yeah,
but
fuck him.
Shit like that. He ain't had no daddy. He ain't had no big homies. Ooh. And why is that? Because they probably either all dead or in jail.
Yeah, and then you know what? I got to put the fault on the big homies that may be there. You know what I'm saying? They, we used to have a thing called, making niggas send off niggas. It was always like, oh, that's the nigga we can send off to go do this, do that. It's real. It's just real nasty out here when it's dog eat dog when you black, and that's the way they portray it. In order to make it or survive, you got to climb over all your people, kicking, screaming, murdering, starving them out, doing whatever you got to make it. So you can make it to the top. You know what I'm saying?
Where
Crabs in the barrel.
From?
That's the mentality.
That come from? That literally is
Willie
embedded
Lynch.
in our DNA.
Yeah, it is.
That's embedded in our DNA.
It's a lot.
That's generational trauma that you can't even control. That's your history.
And I'm gonna tell you what I would like. While everybody throwing this money around or passing these laws and bills, I would think an interesting one would be like some type of government-funded mental health programs for inner city youths, adults, anybody. It should be free. Anybody come in, chop it up, talk, because it's not just our bodies we got to worry about. We spend all this money on the cosmetics, but it's some deep-rooted shit that we really need to work out, and social media don't help. You know what I'm saying? Watching people on TV and comparing yourself to somebody else don't help, because, and I support an independent black woman, but I got to be honest with you. That is not like, I want a woman who realizes that she would love to have a strong black man by her side. I don't want her to say, I don't need no nigga, I get my own, I do. I'm immediately not attracted to that, because if I
stop it. If you handle your business as a man, that black woman will have no problem submitting to you. It's in the Bible.
But what I'm saying is, Mimi, you haven't dated a lot of women, so you kind of out on the outs on this one.
Here we go.
I'm just saying, like, as a man who has approached several types of women and had these conversations, if you try to tell one of these independent women to go grab something out the kitchen or go do something, they immediately go into defense mode. And I know there's some men out here that know what the fuck I'm talking about. Nigga, you can't tell me nothing.
But
you go get your own shit. You go do this. And it's like,
before I forget to your first point, they are offering free therapy right now in Illinois.
Okay.
Due to COVID. So that is definitely something
do you have any don't know where to send them? We're gonna research. I'll put it in the description.
I'm gonna look for the information.
But we could go, but yeah, I'm sorry. I think I took up me and Rob's time on this shit. But it was just real interesting. While we was being all this black, I just thought it was like, she made some good points that really made me think. And where am I fucking up? And I do fuck up, because the first thing I saw when they say some shit like, these men don't protect us, they ain't I just want to be like, you ain't got no daddy, you don't know what the fuck you talking about, you just deal with shitty niggas because that's what you attracted to. Like, I was on the defense, but I had to relax and realize
that's exactly what they talking about.
I'm here to support. Exactly. If I do that, I'm just another shitty nigga. I need to just listen and be like, you know what? You got it.
The reason I could really relate with that is because as I think back on, like, just in my life and just saw, like, all the shitty shit I've seen happen to women, and I may not have said anything. Well, and here's why I know I made my mistakes. Like, if it's somebody close to me, like if it's my sister or Mimi or somebody, and I see somebody disrespect me, I'm gonna say something. But if it's just like a regular chick, I'm not gonna say shit. And I've sat back and I've seen shit like that. So it makes me more aware that, you know, any woman, we should be protected. Any of our black women. Because honestly, black women, they put up with a lot and they deal with a lot. And in that same breath, them the same women that's always in our corner. You know what I'm saying? Women that's always
they still supporting R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Black women is still heels down.
No. I'm gonna let Gary finish and then I got
I mean, that shit funny. But
I mean, for real.
I mean, it's some guys that still support R. Kelly too, so you know.
Yeah, but Fresh is real for the shit.
He batting for 1,000 a night, ain't he?
That's what I said.
God damn.
Fresh is here with all the shits. You gotta, but you know what? His thought process is valuable though.
It is.
There's a lot of people that think like Fresh. It's a lot of people.
Everybody is entitled to their opinion. Everybody's entitled to feel the way that they feel.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But we do need. I feel like it's all those black men. We need to do a way better job at protecting our black men,
even if it's inconvenient.
Yeah.
Even if it means swallowing our ego.
And even if it's the ones that you don't know, you don't have to know that black woman to protect her.
Well, I kind of don't want to get in domestic. I will say I don't want to get in domestic situations. You know what I'm saying? Because
true, I'm not.
Oh no,
you like we're not trying to be Batman. We're not trying to be Superman.
I do want to put an outlier in there. I'm not trying to get murdered trying to protect a black woman.
And you don't even know if she shot this nigga previously.
Right.
Like,
I don't know if she
y'all women out here be kicking off some shit.
I don't know if she like shit like that. I will put that ally out there.
Yeah.
But I will
domestic violence issues are the number one time where cops get killed on the job. It's always during like a domestic violence situation before it's gonna be like a shootout.
That nigga was with the shits in the house with his girl. You thought he wasn't when your ass came walking in?
You just made it worse, nigga.
It's go time. But that's a whole nother thing.
But even so, how I look at it when I talk about protecting black women, I personalize that in just the way that I deal with my girl, the way I deal with my family, the women in my family, just being more aware and more conscious.
Be a better black man.
Essentially, and that's really all it is. Just be a.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
That's all it is.
You ain't got to be a superhero. You ain't got to put your life on the line when you leave out the house and you see it. It's not like you're fucking Clark Kent, like woman in distress, and then you fly out there. Ain't nobody asking a nigga to do all that. But
so
if you on your socials, and maybe you shouldn't hit women in the face with skateboards. I mean, maybe I'm jumping off a cliff with that one, and maybe your guys shouldn't be giggling like a bunch of little pussies about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's insane. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with a little wedgie every now and again, but you know what I'm saying? Just don't be hitting them in the face. You know?
In the face.
Sometimes you just gotta give them a wedgie from the front and the back just to let them know, don't play with me. You know what I'm saying?
All right, we finna go off of that. We had Fresh. You had what was you talking about? The J. Cole or no? No, okay. Gary. You had a very impassioned Aunt Jemima rant that you went on earlier. Is that what you're bringing in? Since we talking about black women, I think it's only natural you go ahead and get your Aunt Jemima out.
Look at the segue.
I am just highly upset with I'm very upset with cancel culture at this point right now because I just feel like I'm all for black equality and all that, but at the same breath, we can't just go around just canceling shit just because, it's offensive, apparently. But we've been known that Aunt Jemima was like some offensive shit.
It's not gonna do shit to the cause in 2020.
Thank you.
Aging a pancake bottle is not gonna help.
Thank you.
The fatalities that's happening.
It's not
every day.
People ain't get killed over Aunt Jemima pancake mix.
There have been 6 lynchings since all of this shit kicked off, and they call
all ruled suicide.
Yeah, don't nobody find it odd that I don't care about hanging themselves. I ain't never seen them get hang themselves before.
I don't care about Uncle Ben and fucking Aunt Jemima, right? Fucking
man. I don't even know how many black men know how to tie a knot or a noose, or get the rope.
When black men kill themselves, it is not by hanging, and you can look that shit up. Hanging is not a.
I don't want to none of that shit. You put the same shit with the kente cloth and the washing the feet, bro. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Aunt Jemima ain't did shit to nobody, and I'm done with that. I just want Aunt Jemima means something to me, and a lot of people just not gonna understand that.
No, ain't nobody gonna understand.
Ain't nobody gonna understand.
Nobody gonna understand your love for Aunt Jemima.
The people that was raised with me and grew with me, they
this
gonna
nigga is gonna
understand
have
what
to
the fuck
start
they
making pancakes by scratch, and he is so sad.
He brought me a pancake in a plastic bag on Zoom
This nigga
to
got
let me know how real it was.
Ziploc bag. That shit.
I do not play with Angel Mama, man. I buried that shit with my grandma.
Flapjacks.
Yeah, and you know what? And I get the history because I seen the little thing about Angel Mama and the root of it. I get the whole thing. I get the whole thing. I just don't want us to derail, like Breeze was talking. I don't want us to derail off the main thing. Stop fucking killing us because you think we a threat.
This is what I got a real problem with.
They have still not arrested the motherfuckers that murdered Breonna Taylor in the
This is what I'm mad about.
The state of Kentucky.
This is what I'm mad about. Y'all canceling Angel Mama.
Not arrested those motherfuckers.
Y'all canceling Angel Mama, but they ain't canceling fucking Cracker Barrel. Have y'all ever been to Cracker Barrel?
Not in a long time.
That's the most racist place you would ever fucking go to.
It's like,
I mean, they do have cracker in the title. What do you expect?
Why is that place still up? But y'all want to fuck with Angel Mama?
Cause them pancakes and them pancakes and that catfish is fire, bro. I feel the slavery every time I walk.
Fuck all that. What I really wanted to talk about was Juneteenth and what niggas is doing for that celebration. That's what I really wanted to talk about. We was talking about Angel Mama before this.
I'll tell you what I'm not doing. I'm not participating in wearing all black.
I'm not.
Hell no, 90 degrees in Chicago.
To a company. To a company's
hold on.
To a company's to make them feel fucking better. Cause what the fuck do wearing all black have to do with anything with celebrating the abolishment of slavery?
Absolutely nothing.
Not a goddamn thing.
Black is a fucking crayon color.
That's true. It's called Negro in Spanish.
Yes.
Like
Negro in English too.
You ain't lying. It is black and that's black in English too. That Negro.
Like
that shit found its way, didn't it?
Like, man, motherfuckers can miss me like with all this shit in 2020. Y'all wanna like motherfuckers didn't know what Juneteenth was before Blackish. And shout out to my nigga Kenya Barris. As a whole, like nigga Disney was talking about Juneteenth 2 years ago.
I had no idea
what people just because they just learned what Juneteenth is. Like it's fine if you just learned it. I'm just happy that you learned it.
I'm happy that you know it.
Until I seen that episode on ATL.
You said what?
I said I didn't know or never heard of Juneteenth until I watched that episode on Atlanta.
And that's okay. It's not,
I mean, I'm not knocking nobody, but I'm just saying, like, don't be so caught up in like their like it's still their agenda, man.
It is.
Like debating on whether it should be a paid holiday.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
In the U.S. economy where I usually do have the numbers, but I ain't got them right now. But fuck it, yeah, I know. Just like I know, it's a lot more of them than it is us in any fucking institution, any workplace. So they supposed to get another paid holiday.
I've never seen that sheet.
And y'all won't even give motherfucker. We can't even get Malcolm X's birthday. But you wanna get these motherfuckers the day that slavery was abolished to get double time if they go to work.
Which they don't give a shit about. I see what you're saying. They don't even care.
One of my friends works at PNC and she got half of the day and she got a half day tomorrow and she's getting paid holiday pay.
I mean, shout
out. So I
think what Breeze is saying is you want to really do it? How about only black people that work at these companies get the double time and get the day off? They get the choice. Now that is hard body because if you Jewish, don't you get the Rosh Hashanah and
no, you definitely get all the Jewish holidays off.
Yeah, but we still go to work, but they don't have to come in though.
And that's all right because it's
that's their shit. That's their shit and that's their religion. They have rights to it.
So don't pass no shit trying to make it a federal holiday.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah. Don't give everybody the goods. Just give us the shit. Because it's our thing.
I'm happy that they gave me the day off. Because let me tell y'all something. Last year, we had a whole event for Juneteenth at work for all the black people. And I had to lie to my manager just so I can get this time off, just to go to this event. Because I had so much fucking work, and this motherfucker, I knew this motherfucker wasn't gonna let me leave for any old other reason for me to lie and be like, man, I got like a doctor's appointment. Like I just knew, and it's crazy now, like we fast forward to this year. This motherfucker's all, hey, just take the 19th off, man, whatever you want, just take this time for yourself. And I'm just like, see, I couldn't have did this shit last year.
That kids still have to go to school in Indiana, and I'm sure it's not the only state, but it's just because it's right here next to me, so I know. They go to school on Martin Luther King birthday.
Oh.
Martin Luther King birthday?
Yeah, the state of Indiana does not recognize that shit as they still go to school. So you want to
Isn't that where Mike Pence came from?
The country wants to recognize the day slavery was abolished, but all 50 states don't fucking recognize Martin Luther King birthday?
Isn't that where Mike Pence is from?
Get the fuck out of here, man. Miss me with that. What? I'm sorry, what you were saying, Mimi?
Isn't that where Mike Pence is from?
Exactly.
Yep.
That's why I never wanted the governor of Indiana, when everybody was talking impeach. I never wanted the governor of Indiana to be the president of the United States.
Indiana got sundown cities. When I was working,
Indiana is still one of the last few places in America where there is active and very vocal KKK organization.
When I had to move to Indiana, some of my white friends let me know the exact cities and club and bars and shit that I could not go to. Like, they let me know, and I appreciate them. They gave me the heads up. Now, they said, look, you don't want to have to ride through this town. You do not have to want to deal with these cops. These motherfuckers are racist. You do not want any parts of this shit. And
I'm so conflicted, and I say a prayer for my nephew every day, because we had these conversations off air, and I'm not going to put the shit in here right now, but he had one of them prominent PWIs in Indiana.
Gotta be Purdue.
Scholarship.
One of them Purdue's or Notre Dame's or one of those.
And the same shit that we've seen from prominent athletes from Chicago before, from niggas' very own alma mater, you see what time it is when you up there and how they treat you and what they do with you.
Mm-hmm. But to bring it back to Gary on a very lighter note, because that shit just got heavy. I'm about to cook my ass off. I got fucking steaks brining right now. Shout out to Chef Fresh. I remembered everything he told me from last year. Last year. So I got bags of meats just sauteing and sizzling in the refrigerator and all type of vinegars and spices and shit. And I'm about to
marinade.
Nigga, I took that unemployment check, nigga, and I said, it's Juneteenth time, nigga. You want to see some black shit? Take your unemployment money. I'm about to go buy some fireworks, nigga. It is my July 4th tomorrow, nigga. The kids, I got lamb chops, steaks, chicken wings, your finest Purdue chicken breast. Nigga, I got it all, nigga. I am so ready to send it up with the government's money. Juneteenth, nigga.
For those who will be listening to this, he just threw his middle fingers up.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Double middle fingers for Spotify. Double middle fingers, Spotify. That's what.
Shout out to our Black Queen for figuring that out.
Oh, yes. I'm gonna give her a special shout out at the end for sure. Thank you for reminding me, Breeze. What you doing tomorrow though, Gary?
I will be playing The Last of Us 2. And
not working for the white man.
I mean,
he got the day off.
I gotta kind of be indifferent right now, but I won't be working tomorrow. I'll be playing The Last of Us 2 on my draws, and then I'll be going down to LA and spending my weekend enjoying the beautiful, sunny Southern California weather.
Hey,
goddamn right.
Blaze one for me, brother. Blaze one for me.
Hey, and I want to make a blanket statement for everybody in the Zoomcast. Everybody on the Zoomcast loves their life. We want to live it. We want to go through it all. So if you heard that any of us passed from suicide, it is bullshit. Okay, that covers everybody on here. There was no suicide.
If anybody know me, know goddamn well I ain't gonna never kill my goddamn self.
So
and especially not from no noose.
So find out.
Black people don't hang themselves.
You never gotta worry about. I can be depressed as fuck. I'm not killing myself.
Find our killer, nigga. It was not us who did it, nigga. Do not believe them.
Fucking put me on forensic files. Fucking figure out who the fuck did that shit. Cause it wasn't fucking me.
Yeah. Put them on Force 48. I just want to throw that out.
Okay, I'm like, it's a code.
It wasn't me, goddammit.
Oh shit, I ain't going. Fuck you mean? It's gonna be mission failed. So I have my bail money ready. Whatever they said I did.
I'm taking a chunk out of my. I'm taking a chunk out of my.
They said I did.
They gonna kill me, goddamn. Somebody gonna be walking around with no show.
I'm talking to y'all niggas from Cuba.
I'm biting the nigga hand
in the sun with Pac.
You find me down some
happy belated birthday to Tupac too.
Would have been 49.
Happy.
If we never needed a nigga before.
Ooh, they knew what they were.
Let's forget he shot 2 off-duty police officers in Atlanta
and got off.
COINTELPRO.
In Atlanta. Because they was harassing a black man.
Think about it. Any black leader with a real voice and real impact in our society is fucking dead.
Yeah.
King, we hanging off that
Senior, Tupac Shakur,
or banished from this country. You
got Ashgum, aka Nipsey Hussle.
You got your Stokely Carmichaels who couldn't even come back to America. That nigga had the dip.
Asada Shakur.
Salute to the Queen.
We still got fucking Jesse Jackson.
Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna. I used to kill Al all the time.
I did too, until I saw him speak.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna leave Al alone. It ain't easy operating within the confines of America and living to do it. So,
he was just there.
Absolutely.
He gave the eulogy.
That's a task.
He gave the eulogy. He was just there.
So
as I said before, but it shouldn't be up to him in 2020. It's time.
Breeze, we about to go ahead and wrap up. You got something you want to hit on real quick, or?
I mean, I was gonna get in that NBA shit, but we'll say that.
Save it for you and Rob to yell at each other. Are you now real quick?
No, not like. See, he should have listened to me that time because I was right. Because Toronto ended up winning. But anyways, this ain't about the X's and O's of basketball. This is about the biggest movement. But we'll say that shit.
Yeah, we saving the Kyrie conversation because I was supporting Kyrie, and so
I still am.
Okay, you still is good. So then you and Robert was gonna go at it. Oh, I can't wait for next week because I'm on your side. So just know that when the shit hits the fan, okay, you got a friend in me.
Wait, y'all with him making a new league?
You say who?
Y'all with him making a new league?
Oh no! I thought he just didn't want to start to play this league because a lot of shit ain't got done yet.
I'm with that too. I've been about that.
He want to make his own league though.
In every sport, I was with that with the whole Kaepernick.
So he on his Lamar Ball. Salute to that black brother.
Yeah, he need his
father.
Give him and a father, real father.
His flowers.
His flowers need to be given.
I would love for him to have a reality show.
And I wish I could have bought those.
Makes me get there.
They do got one. It's on Facebook Watch.
I don't want to get Facebook.
Oh, okay. Before we go, Mimi, how are you going to honor your black father?
Get him some liquor.
In detail.
Get him some liquor.
I got him some Crown and some Coronas and hold the virus.
Whoa. Rewind. Hold on, Mimi. Let me stop you. You said you're getting him some Crown. Are you getting him the finest Crown?
I'm getting him the Crown and he gonna drink.
Okay, how many Coronas is the case you're getting him?
24.
Okay. The tall boys?
Also, yeah. Okay. And also, I wrote something for him. So
we don't want that shit. We just talked about that. We don't want your
No. Actually, I wrote something a couple years ago for my mom, and my dad pulled me to the side and was like, "You don't say nice things like that about me." And I'm like, "Nigga, you never asked." So.
Hey, Mimi, look who called me today.
Oh, my boo boo.
Shout out to Vincent Fleming.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a king.
That's my man.
All right.
That's my man's 100 grand.
So what else you doing? You got him a nice little sonnet. Okay. You got him crowned, some Corona. What else? He deserves more. What else?
Coochie.
I'll probably fill up his tank. I don't know. He has a Corvette, so.
Are you gonna get it detailed for him?
I don't know where I could go get it detailed.
I will
right
give
now.
you all that information because that king deserves it.
All the black owned.
I want you to drop a bag on that man. Okay.
Okay, and that's fine, but you're talking about here. He's in Detroit.
Excuse me?
Detroit.
Yeah, I thought you were going.
Where the fuck is Detroit? Is Detroit, Michigan? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's wild.
You guys, it's French.
Y'all do know that's my godfather, right?
We understand. We know that y'all LinkedIn.
It's so cold in the
But
How the fuck are we supposed to keep peace? You know?
Yo.
How?
So
I'm drunk as hell on Sunday.
we about to wrap this up, man. Shout out to everybody that was here joining.
Hold on, before we do.
Okay.
Happy Father's Day to all my dads.
Hey.
Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day.
Happy
Love
Father's
y'all,
Day
Black Kings.
to my
So
nieces.
happy to have you all raising children of the future.
Goddamn
So
right.
proud of you all.
You guys are fathers, huh?
Okay.
Two kings.
Salute.
Kings.
Salute to you, kings.
Well, I had to watch.
All right, man. So we about to wrap it up. That was it from your boys at Top 10 and ladies at Top 10 Studio.
I'm like, oh.
Okay, I didn't. Hey. I apologize. Okay, you're right there, baby. And once again, you could catch us on Spotify. Spotify, you're probably already listening. But the people watching us, you can catch us on Spotify if you ain't got that YouTube Premium, which is entirely too much money because
That's true.
I'm paying it right now because everything media is my life at this point.
All these niggas, shout out to Netflix.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to Netflix. I want to do a shout out. I want to do a shout out series.
40 million, man.
To the house.
Never been.
To the house and to Spelman.
And not just us, Spelman and the United Negro College Fund.
You goddamn right.
Shout
Hopefully,
have more than just
I'm hoping my son go to an HBCU. That'd be dope.
Man, we saw where it was going, when it was going, and why it was going. Shout out to y'all.
So that's it from your crew at Top 10, man. Y'all have a blessed, safe Corona COVID-19 free weekend. Celebrate your fathers, your uncles, or your father figures. Sunday,
happy
Juneteenth. Salute and celebrate Juneteenth. White people listening to us, give your black friends something. Okay, it's hard being black around you and all your family members. So come tomorrow, give them something. Give them some
money.
Well, that's gonna be a dangerous game. They hand you the wrong thing.
Well, you never given them before.
Give me $20.
Consideration.
There you go.
Consideration and reparations.
And stop looking at me as a threat.
Okay, Reverend Jesse Jackson.
That's all I want.
Consideration and reparation.
Stop looking at me as a threat.
Hello.
We don't need no inflation or defamation.
Hello.
All right, man, we out here.